Ugly Inside TV, not outside St Mary's, down the pub. Mike, we've caught up, but really disappointed today.
Yeah, very disappointed. But before we start, give a shout out to Derek and Lydia on the birth of their baby. Thanks for that. Right, let's go. Disappointed is not a word I'd use. Absolutely embarrassed is that was absolutely shocking. Absolutely shocking. I do not understand, and I never will. And I'm really thinking now, everyone that's abused me and said to me that Puel was not the man for the job, that absolutely proves it today. There was nothing there, absolutely insane. I don't understand. You play Charlie Austin for Gabba, yeah, okay, Charlie Austin's back. Give the fans something to cheer about. Charlie Austin's red and white. And then take him off and put Gabardini off. If there was never a situation there, 1-0 down for a 4-4-2, I don't get it. Never got it, and I won't get it.
And it's the dilemma that Puel has if he's in the manager next season. That the fact that we've got, you know, two fantastic strikers in Austin and Gabardini, and potentially Rodriguez and Long as well to put into that situation.
No, to be serious with you, I think we'll have, of the four you just mentioned, Long, J-Rod. I think J-Rod will go. I honestly think he'll go because he needs to play. He needs to get back. He was an England international, got injured. He's taken his time, and I love him to bits, but I think he'll go. I think Shane Long has always been a utility player. He's an itch, he's a scratch, he's not a finisher. Gabardini, yep, he'll stay because obviously the contract will make sure he does. Charlie Austin will be there, so it's whether they're being played in the way they should be played, and it's whether the manager's been there. You know. And
onto today particularly, then Butland really kept Stoke in the game. 4 fantastic saves, and we had Davis, Gabardini, couple of great chances to really put the game to bed. But somehow we've still finished in 8th position in the Premier League.
Well, that's because Leicester drew against Bournemouth. Let's be honest, I came in here earlier on, oh well, we finished 8th. Yeah, okay. What, we finished, if Bournemouth would have won today, let's be fucking honest here, Bournemouth would have won today, we'd have finished below them. South Coast bragging rights to Bournemouth, and I would have been well chuffed off with that, well and truly. And it wasn't like, you know what I mean, is that the standard? How far did we finish behind Everton? 7th.
17 points, I think it is. 17
points. Now that's 5 games. At least 5 games and a couple of draws, you know what I mean? Hull, let's be honest, look at that.
Do you know what? I looked at the table, right? There's 6 points that separates 8th position to 17th in the Premier League.
And how close were we? How close were we? I mean, at the end of the day, right, we've not beat a top 6 side this season. We beat top 6 sides last season. Yeah, we didn't. Maybe we didn't. We beat Man City. Liverpool. Yeah, Liverpool. I think we even beat Chelsea. You know, you know what I mean. And they're saying managers don't make it. Chelsea ain't bought that much to make them top of the league. They haven't bought that much like they normally do. They normally spend 100 million. I'm not asking for that. I'm just asking for some consistency and something that's that. And how many goals are home, for God's sake?
17.
7, yeah, exactly. I wasn't asking, that was a rhetorical question. That was a rhetorical question. 17 goals at home. What is that about?
Someone said to me earlier, it's £42 per goal that we've seen this season at home.
Yeah, and I've already paid for next year. I may, if we go and the window opens and here we go for the funny season, I may even phone up tomorrow morning because my mate got phone call this morning. Why haven't you renewed? From the club, they phoned him and asked him why I haven't renewed. And to be totally truthful, I wonder why I've done it. But I'm a Saints fan. I love them and I love them till I die. But I can't deal with a manager that. I mean, what was bringing on Pede, and who did he? I don't know where Pede plays, to be honest. Right back, left back. Right back. Ish. So, I don't understand that. You swap like for like for like. You're 1-0 down, for God's sake. You bring on a centre forward. Who cares? Have a frigging go. Have a go. Lose 2-0. but fuck me, have a go.
On to next season then, Mike. Do you think, obviously we know what your stance on things are, but what needs to change in the summer, mate?
The manager, bring in fresh blood, and people say, who would you bring in? I mean, for me personally, Van Bronckhorst, Philip Cocu, you know what I mean? Even the ball lad, or is it Frank or Ronald? I don't know. But Cocu for me is unreal. Marco Silva, I'll take Marco Silva. I mean, even Ranieri's available, for God's sake, and so is Mancini. You know, these are people that can bring players to the club. Is it whether they want to spend? Is it all this takeover business and all that? I'm not unsure, but for me, if he goes, I think my mum might even be better than that, to be truthful. To be honest, I mean, he brought on today his players. He brought Puel on. Yeah, had a chance. Other than that, he fell over. And then he brought on PA. I mean, I just call him Pucker, to be truthful. He's Pie then, isn't he? But it just really does my nut in. Next season, someone needs to be there, and they need to make a decision whether we want to advance or whether we want to finish mid-season, mid-table. Stop selling us the bullshit of we're the Saints and this is our way, because it ain't our way. They say he's good with the young players. He brought Stevens on this season. He's brought him on only through necessity, because if Verge was fit, he wouldn't have got near the team, to be truthful. Yeah. All in all, cup final was a great day. Absolutely loved it. We lost. Good day out for the boys. Season, I'm not too sure.
Mike, you've been excellent this season, and we'll catch up soon.
Cheers, mate. Take care.
Cheers.